It feels like it happened yesterday, and I can't even describe the wave of relief and happiness when I found out that my team no longer existed. It had officially been shut down because of the company reorganization. I was so happy I couldn't even sleep that night. I caught myself randomly just staring into the space with a smile on my face for no reason at all, just because it finally felt like a huge weight had been lifted off my chest. And for the first time in a long time, I felt like I could finally breathe again. I closed my eyes, slowly breathe in, breathe out. I was so overwhelmed with relief that I almost forgot there was still a very real possibility I could end up unemployed. It wasn't very common for the company to transfer employees to different teams after shutting one down. Sure, it happened, sometimes, but not quite often enough for me to count on it. A close source of mine, former colleague, confirmed everything, and the rumors were true. Officially, the new structure included a few people from the old team and a few names I didn't even recognize. So they had probably been transferred from different teams too. The rest of the team got reassigned to different departments across the company. My name was nowhere to be found. It was nowhere on the list. Not in the old team, not in the new one. Then a WhatsApp message popped up on my phone with a screenshot of the new org chart. I didn't know whether I should start to laugh or I should start to cry. Seriously. And it was very obvious that the manager picked his favorites. Sometimes I genuinely wonder if he ever felt embarrassed about making his favoritism so painfully obvious. I mean, even an outsider looking at the situation would probably think, like, yeah, something's definitely not right here. Something's really off. Those people had special privileges and they were being protected by him no matter what. So even if you decide to speak up or complain about them, you never really stood a chance. And as for consequences, those never came. I believe that this was one of the biggest reasons the whole environment became so toxic. At that point, I still had no official information about my job situation or what was going to happen to me. No email, no phone call, like nothing, just silence. No news is good news, right? In the meanwhile, I kept studying and working hard on my projects. I didn't want to waste my time, and I wanted to use every single minute that I had left while on medical leave. And just one thing that bothered me at that time was that I wasn't being able to travel. And I wanted so badly just to leave for a short city break or escape somewhere by the sea to clear my head. But I couldn't. I was stuck. I had to stay home because medical leave came with strict rules, and I had to follow them carefully. One wrong move, and I could have ended up in a serious trouble, and that was a risk I wasn't willing to take. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Time flew by so fast, and before I knew it, it was finally time for my so called return to work. Of course, I felt fear, but underneath, there was this strange, unexpected excitement too. Because deep down, I knew nothing really bad could really happen anymore. Just to officially end my work contract, and that was it. That's all that was left. That day, I logged back into my work email to let the manager know I was officially back online. Well, I mean, technically, he wasn't even my manager anymore, and technically, I didn't belong to any team at all. Within 24 hours, I got a reply from him, short, cold, and dry. Wrapped in the familiar layers of corporate fake empathy, questions about how I was feeling, the polite, hope you're okay. How thoughtful of him, really. He wrote that I should give him some time and he will check a few things with the upper management and then he will get back to me as soon as possible. So I waited. And the very next day, the meeting invitation landed in my mailbox. And more about how the meeting went in my next episode. Thanks for watching.